Hey lovely Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading from the 22nd to the 28th of July. So welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Know that I really appreciate your support, your views, your likes, your love. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to this community. I am very excited to be creating this space for all of you guys. We do weekly readings. I'm starting a lot of different projects like around this channel, so I'll be keeping you posted about that. But if you resonate with, the reading, if you resonate with this energy, with the group's energy, I invite you to click on that subscribe button right now in order to receive the notifications in your feed about the weekly readings in case you want to see them. Okay, today we're taking our time with Gemini. I want to really go deep into and see like what's up with our Geminis this week. I feel like you guys are going through important shifts. Okay, universe, please bring in 2 cards per position, all upright, for the Celtic Cross for our Geminis. Yes, I definitely feel like you're getting very empowered lately. I feel like you are headed in a very positive direction. I feel like you have the tools that you need to get to where you want to go, which is different for everybody, of course, but I feel like you are actually taking charge of your life, of yourself, of your habits, of the level that you want to be sustained at energetically. And you're thinking a lot about maybe your financial stability, maybe how you're going to create the foundations for your life right now, from your life right now and forward. So it's like creating the blueprint, I would say, for your future, for your, it's like going to the bank and opening like all of these savings account that you'll need for maybe like a rainy day fund, or like for when you have your children if you don't have any, or for any project that down the line you want to make happen. It's kind of like that. Or maybe make a plan, a 5-year plan, like, okay, if I want to get into that school or whatever, I'm gonna probably need to save this amount of money, or maybe I'm gonna need to take in a part-time job to support that. It's just kind of like planning. I see you guys planning, first of all, going within and seeing what it is that you want, and then planning in order to create a path that is easy. Well, not necessarily easy, but like sustainable in order to get there. Some of you guys could be dealing with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus people. Or you might as well be kind of like embracing that energy of being material and financial authority in your life, not relying on anybody anymore. Maybe becoming even independent. Maybe creating a business or something that makes you be separate from the will of other people. As a challenge position, we have the 3 of crystals. So it's interesting because for some of you guys, I feel like this is actually something that is happening that is very positive, in which you're receiving a lot of support from other people and you are also supporting other people. But in this case, for those of you watching, since this is coming out in the challenge position, I would say that maybe you're waiting for support. Maybe you are used to having a network of people to support you. Maybe you're used to doing things in teams. Maybe having partners, business partners, associates, sponsors, investors, you know what I mean? Like maybe you're used to having a big team or just doing things in alignment with another person, and that for some reason could be holding you a little bit back this week. Think about all the things that you could be doing on your own. Maybe, just maybe, consider the possibility of going solo in a certain project, or not having to wait for everybody's decision in regards to something. Maybe you can have a project that is yours and yours only. That could help you out, actually. With the Hermit energy as a challenge position, So ironic, right? And the Two of Crystals. As a challenge, I would say that you're developing your voice. I feel like you're developing your wants and needs, and perhaps some of you don't have that clear. Maybe you're being more influenced than you realize. Maybe the things that you want are highly influenced on a subconscious level from the people that are around. So maybe if you take some steps back and go within, perhaps you'll realize that maybe you don't want what you think you want. Maybe you want something different, something more aligned with you. This week is a wonderful time for you to flow through all of the possibilities and not hold on to anything too tightly. It is also important for you to allow yourself to feel your emotions. Don't sweep them down the rug, under the rug, or wherever that saying goes, however that saying goes. Because these emotions are going to be indicators that are going to confirm to you if what you want is something that you want or it's something that you feel like you should want. That's going to be key this week. So evaluate that a little bit. Sometimes we think we want something because it's the only option. Before I found YouTube, honestly, I wanted to be an author, and that's what I thought my dream job was. Being an author, going around the world, doing public speaking, stuff like that. I don't even like public speaking, but it seemed like the best option from the options that I had seen. And now that I discovered YouTube, it's just like, oh, wait a second, this is way more aligned with me than anything else I have thought of. So this is a time I feel like it's something similar. It is a good time for you to explore possibilities and maybe open your mind to things that you don't know yet. Don't hold on too tight to the things that you think you want because they may change. And that's actually a good thing because you may find things that are even more aligned with you than what you think you want right now. Universe, recent past for our Geminis. Recently, you've been experiencing a lot of harmony in the home, harmony in your closest relationships, in your closest circle. So maybe your romantic relationship is doing very well, your family relationships are healing or doing better, or even connecting further. You're spending a good time with your family, or the time that you spend is actually very pleasant. Maybe in the recent past, you have obtained some level of healing within yourself. It's like you feel better in your heart space. Universe, what other cards or messages do you have for our Geminis for the recent past? The Ten of Wands. This is an important message. This is the card that I associate the most with overwhelm or overextending ourselves. So in the recent past, I feel like some of you guys feel like in order to get what you want or the level of success, I think mostly financial, that you desire, that involves you overextending yourself or working really, really, really hard. The thing is, hard work is good. Hard work works. But just make sure that you are not draining your energy due to too much work and then lowering your vibration, which in turn lowers your level of manifestation, being completely counterproductive to what you're trying to do, right? So it would be best if you could pace yourself and be balanced in that area. Try to stick to the things that are really giving you powerful results and that are really going to take you where you think you want to go. Everything else, just kind of, see if it's essential, if it's 100% needed. And if not, just discard it. Then we have in the recent past, the Emperor. I feel like some of you guys had this powerful awakening as far as you being the authority and I feel like your own father figure. It's like some of you guys are becoming that father figure for yourselves in a very healthy and positive way. So instead of, kind of like letting your inner child take charge or make the decisions or guide you in a certain direction, it's like you guys are saying like, okay, nobody's going to father me right now, so I'm going to father myself. And this doesn't mean that you don't have a father, it doesn't mean that your father is not present, it doesn't mean that they couldn't. It's just that when we grow up, there comes a time in which we have to become our own mothers and our own fathers in order to have that presence and that kind of like not harsh love, but like, you know, it's a little voice within us that is inviting us to do the right thing all the time. You know what I mean? Like the right thing, the responsible thing, the just, the fair, the disciplined, what a father and a mother would tell you. That voice eventually gets like internalized. And I feel like that is what has happened for you recently. And now it's like you don't even feel like doing things that go against your highest good. You know what you need to do. You want to be responsible with your life. It's like you're fathering yourself recently into a lot of very positive change, which I love. Let's see how your mind is doing, Gemini. Got the 7 of Crystals. Yeah, I feel like you are going through a moment in which you're taking inventory of everything that has happened and, you know, in order to see what you take with you towards the future. I feel like you're looking back and you're saying, I'm really proud about this. I'm actually not proud about that. But I'm really proud about this. I manifested this. I did this. I learned this. And I'm going to take all of that with me into the future. But that mistake, that decision, that habit seemed to be holding me back. So now I'm going to be discarding that. And that actually goes very much aligned with the energy of the eclipse that just happened on the 16th. So it's interesting. It's good. You're creating from a meditative, I don't even know how to say that, meditative space. You're creating from your mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what other energies are popping for the Gemini mind space? Page of Swords. So you're definitely very active as far as your mind goes and as far as communication goes. There's a lot of communication going back and forth in every level of you. I feel like you feel like an airport. You know what I mean? Like there's so many energies passing through in all directions. I feel like your email is packed. I feel like your cell phone is packed with messages, calls that you need to return. I feel like you need to speak to like 20 people, and you're thinking a lot about this communications. It's interesting. That obviously will not apply for all of you. It will apply for those who it applies for. If it applies for you, it's for you. If it doesn't apply for you, it's probably for someone else, okay? That's how these general readings go. And you're definitely thinking about the money. You're thinking about how to create that stable foundation of abundance in your life. How to become financially independent. What move, what decision, what job, what opportunity is that seed that contains the potential to get you to a whole different level and stay there permanently. You know what I mean? Like you're really actively trying to discern which is the one that will bring you closest to your goal, which project, which idea. And the cool thing is that the Ace of Crystals always speaks about a new beginning in this area, in the material world, in the physical world, in the financial, aspect of your life. So what is coming for Gemini universe? Queen of Crystals, beautiful. This is a very feminine, abundant energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a female earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But more than that, what I do feel is like you're going to be... I'm feeling two things. Some of you guys are going to be in connection with a very business savvy, intelligent, successful person that might come in the near future. And this could be someone who can help you with that new beginning, with that intention of building that foundation. The other thing is, I feel like most of you guys are going to be going into this energy yourselves. So you're going to be feeling very calm, very patient, you're going to feel very stable and solid as little by little you continue to grow your pentacles, your money. I feel like you're going to be kind of like slow and steady wins the race, and you're going to be very aware of that and be very patient and slowly build upon it in a way that feels good to you. It feels really serene. It feels really nice. And then we got the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. Maybe this person is going to bring in a proposal for you, an invitation, maybe even a business proposal, like, hey, why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? You could start doing this or that. And it's going to be quite an important thing that they're going to bring in, that if you choose to listen to, you might actually be finding yourself kind of like accessing your treasure. For some of you, you're actually receiving love offers. Maybe there's a water sign. Maybe you're in a relationship with this boy with a water sign, or maybe you have your eyes set on a water sign and you feel like proposing some kind of invitation, you know, going on a date, getting to know each other, maybe even, you know, taking a current relationship into a higher level of commitment. I am so happy to see this for you guys. In the near future, the 10 of Cups. So absolute and complete emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, bliss in your home situation, in your relationships, within yourself. You are headed in a very happy direction, Gemini. I love that. I love it. What are the messages that the universe has for our Geminis? Queen of Swords. Try to cut through any illusion that might be around you. Try to be very, very discerning of what you invest your energy into, because there's some things that are not really gonna work, and it's kind of obvious if you actually think about them in a very objective way. So do that thinking, do that, you know, like addressing, because it's gonna be important. Also, don't fear cutting people from the past. Don't fear cutting habits out of your life. This is the time to cut everything that is holding you back. It's a very empowered card. I feel like you are developing yourself into this Emperor / Queen of Swords energy and learning how to be stronger within your own persona and saying no and choosing how you want life to be. And then we got the 3 of Cups. This is actually going to, I feel like many of you don't go into this Queen of Swords energy because you feel guilty that you're gonna, you know, like maybe hurt someone's feelings or become a little cold or harsh. So you try to be very accommodating, very nice, very polite, very receptive of everyone's ideas and everyone's plans. But the thing is, as soon as you start being a little bit more Queen of Swordy, you are going to be feeling, you're going to be receiving a lot of reasons to celebrate, okay? And that's going to be actually a very happy time for you. With the 4 of Crystals here, it is important for you to build. I'm getting the image in my mind of a beaver, kind of like creating that little thing they do in the rivers. I don't know the name of that, like a, you know, like they recollect all of these like pieces of wood and they start building this kind of like like a bridge on the river, but it's not a bridge, it's supposed to contain the water. The beavers, I hope that you know what I mean. But I feel that like that's what you need to be doing. Like every little bit of money that comes in, put it aside, save it, give it a purpose. Slowly and steady, go building up that dam, I think it's called. And like really be careful with everything in a very good way. Like hold on to everything that comes in. Don't, you know, if you manifest a big amount of money, it's not the time to like go traveling and just spend it all. It's the time to actually put that into some place that will actually give you more money or interest or whatever. You know, it's time to be very responsible, Gemini. Okay, so what card is representing Geminis right now this week? The Queen of Cups. So you're actually very much in connection to your intuition, to your inner voice, to your kind of like spiritual side. You are very much in touch with the universe, with the astrology that is going on this week, whatever that is for you. And you feel empowered within this silent confidence of intuition. I like that. You're also probably dealing with a water sign. In your environment, the Akashic Records. So yes, definitely a lot of very spiritual, very very transformative energy. Your hopes and fears being the King of Swords. Maybe you have someone in your life who perhaps is another Gemini, or maybe it's a Libra or an Aquarius, or someone of authority who tends to be very objective. Or maybe this is not even an air sign, this could be any sign. But this is someone with great authority. You respect this person. You think they're incredibly objective and smart, and they seem to have this Queen of Swords energy down. They seem to be able to cut through any illusion and just see it for what it is, and don't get kind of like distracted by the beautiful aspects of it in the surface. They kind of like cut through everything right away, and they see the actual potential of it, and they have a very good radar of what's right and wrong. You have hopes and you have fears in regards to this person according to the card. So that could be different for everybody, of course. At the bottom, I mean, not at the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of, at the end of the reading, I guess, the most likely outcome is the Ace of Wands. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card to have, you guys. This is a new beginning in your life that is going to birth everything that we've spoken about. You are headed in a very positive direction in which you are going to discover exactly what it is that you want, not that you should want. You're going to discover what is actually going to fill your heart with joy, and you're going to pursue that. And that is actually going to make you very, very happy. And that's going to kind of activate that Midas touch. But you do need to let go of things in order to get there, guys. You can't take everything with you. You can't take everyone with you into this new future. You do have to unpack some wounds. I do feel like mother and father healing are quite important, but there could be many different things. You need to unpack all of the heavy, low vibrational energy from your past and leave that behind in order to move forward with that higher frequency, if that makes sense. But guys, you are headed in a very, 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 very positive direction. So I'm very happy about you, about this reading, about Geminis, because it honestly looks very good. With the future being the Ten of Cups and the most likely outcome, the Ace of Wands, there could also be a potential for building a family with your romantic partner, taking that higher, into a higher level of commitment, because the Ace of Wands is a card of fertility as well. So maybe children, pregnancy, things like that, or the birthing of new ideas and projects that give you that emotional satisfaction as well. So yes, guys, I hope that this reading has served you. I hope that some of it or all of it hopefully resonates with you. Know that if it resonates with you, it applies for you, it's for you. If it's not applying for you, you can check your moon sign or your rising sign. Sometimes those signs actually feel more accurate when you look at the readings. So if you are, let's say, a Sun Pisces with a Cancer rising and Scorpio moon, make sure to every month check out the 3 videos, because the 3 readings, or every week, the 3 readings are going to have important things for you, okay? And they're going to probably resonate in different ways. So I invite you to do that. I am creating a product store for you guys. I thought it was secret. Like, I thought it was private, and I wanted to release it like further along in the year, like in November or something, or August, or I don't know. And I made a sale, and I don't understand how that happened. So I don't know where are my products being shown to people, and that kind of freaks me out because I don't feel like it's ready yet. But I mean, if you are seeing the products on the videos, you know, there's no point in trying to keep it secret, right? I guess. So yeah, I'm not gonna share the link yet because I don't feel that confident about them just yet. But I do understand that there's kind of like this product shelf in the United States on the videos. That is not something that happens in Panama, YouTube. I don't get a chance to see that product shelf, but if you do, you're probably gonna be seeing my products. I don't know. I invite you to check them out if you see them somewhere. I'm not really feeling all that confident, but you can check them out. I feel very comfortable with you guys, Gemini, so it's okay. It's weird, it's confusing, because I honestly thought it was like my little secret, and then suddenly I got a sale, and it was like, wait, what? Who, like, how? is this happening? Anyway, the Patreon link is also in the description box below in case you want to support this channel at any time. Plus special content over there as well that is only for the Patreons. And I think I don't have any more news, guys. I hope that you have a lovely week ahead. Bye.